Hi everyone, this is Candy Johnson. I am the host of this show, Real Talk, brought to you by Real Raw Records, which is the first nonprofit record label in the history of the music industry. And we are very proud of that. Many of the things that we do are legendary type of moves. In other words, that means that we're doing things that go down in history. We're making moves, um, and what we call our moves is legendary moves. Okay. Today's topic is about LGBT, and it's posing the question, just an open question of, do you think it's immoral to be gay? Okay. If you think it's immoral, come in and share with us, or type down in the comment section and let us know what you think about this. Do you think that it's immoral to, for people to have sexual communication with each other when they are same sex, and stuff like that? Let us know. We really want to get your take on this. Okay. Let us know if you think, okay, these people, excuse me one second. Okay. If you feel in your heart that this is wrong, but only because you was raised that way, that it was wrong, we welcome your input, your take on it. But we really want to get some people that have come to their own conclusion, okay, about why this is either right or wrong. Because many times, when your opinion is just influenced by upbringing and stuff like that, it's a little biased to your environment and stuff like that. I keep on fixing my hat. It looks like my hat is messed up in the camera. What y'all think? All right. I like my hat shaped right. You know, I'm a real southerner. So, it's a little disturbing to see my hat pop up. Anyway, back to the subject. Okay. I found out. Okay. On the this is the fourth session on this topic about lesbian and the lesbian gay community. Okay. But on the first one I did, I kind of just was elaborating on how I feel that about it a little bit, and I also brought to the table that the men, okay, the men that's not gay, I want y'all to know I had misinformed y'all, and I want to correct that. I had told y'all that if you're a straight man and you want to go and pick on the gay men and, you know, talk about them like a dog, and, you know, you want to hold your nuts on the gay men. Hold your nuts mean that you want to, you know, kind of like beat on your chest and, you know, stick your chest out and, you know, be macho man, and disrespect people that's gay just simply because of what they choosing to who they choosing to have sex with. Okay. Now you are welcome to do anything you want to do. That's your business. It's called choice. Choice. Everybody got a choice. All right. Okay, but at the same time, what I wanted to correct about what I said in the first segment is that I had said that you men that you may not be gay, but you straight and everything like that, but you always want women to have sex with you. You not necessarily is it the men with the little bitty penises and stuff that get on my nerves, that always want to ask people for sex, and they know they are not adequate in that area. They don't even have sense enough to try to learn how to be intimate with a woman another way. They just want to keep whipping their little stuff out on people and stuff like that, and aggravating people, and because they ain't giving them no pleasure or nothing like that. Well, you know, you got the straight men that we women call them jackrabbits, all right, and we call them jackrabbits because they, you know, they move real fast when they are having sex, and before you know it, everything is over with, and you ain't even barely had got it started yet. All right. They're real quick. They're real quick and efficient with their stuff because they they're building up the desire in their mind. So when it come down to having sex and everything like that, they're real quick with it. They just jump on you and, you know, move real fast, and they get their business over with, and then they go on about their business, and you be disturbed and everything like that. So I was telling them kind of men that you might not be gay or whatever like that, but we women wish you would just go over to the gay side because we don't want you over here. You're disturbing people, and them seem like them be the men that always want to have sex, and they also, you know, the quickie, the men that quickie. It don't matter how big you is, if you're a quickie man, stuff like that, you don't know what you're doing, then we don't want you over on our side. You might as well, I had said that you might as well go over to the gay side because we don't want you over on the straight side. But I had to correct that because I was informed on last night, somebody corrected me and let me know that the gay people don't want you either. So I don't know what you're gonna do about that or whatever like that, because the gay people don't want you either. Okay, so I had to correct myself. I was trying to ship you over. I mean, I wasn't trying to encourage you to be gay or nothing like that. I was just trying to get rid of your ass because just let you know, no, you got to get your shit together because we don't really want to be bothered with you. Okay, the straight women. Okay, we don't want to be bothered with the men that do the jackrabbit thing. We don't want to be bothered with you. And some women, I know I got it real bad that when men ask me for sex and stuff like that. When men ask me for sex and if I should happen to find out they one of them jackrabbits, because women do talk. Okay. So if I find out that they one of them jackrabbits, I will talk about you real bad. I will break you down all the way to the lowest denominator. Okay, and everybody who's a Christian and everything like that, and y'all believe in prayer, y'all just have to pray for me because I don't think that's good to be able, you know, to destroy people like that. But I will definitely decimate a man mentally, but with verbally. I will tear him down real bad if they come at me and they one of them jackrabbit type of men. And usually men that's real disrespectful when they come at you, them is the jackrabbit. I found that to be a common factor with the men that always wanna ask you for sex. They harbor in bed. They don't even know that they harbor in bed because some women don't want to hurt their feelings, so they don't tell them. Okay, you're not, ladies, you're not helping them men, the jackrabbits, when you don't tell them that that they trash in bed. You gotta let them know so they don't be going around thinking it's okay, because it's not. You know it's not okay. All right. You know it's not okay and everything. So you need to let them know that they need to stop it. Okay. Stop asking for sex. Learn how to be intimate. Okay. Because from what I heard from the gay community, they don't want you over there either. So even though they want to be with their own kind, the men that do want to be with their own kind, they want to get some type of pleasure out of it too. So if you are a jackrabbit or whatever like that, they don't want to be bothered. Yeah, they don't want to be bothered with you either. Okay. Because most people, no matter who or what gender that they choose to be sexual with, whoever they choose to be sexual with, they want to get pleasure out of it, the act, the sexual act. So it's not really about intimacy many times with people, because they don't really understand the difference between sex and intimacy. So they don't want to be with no jackrabbits, because the jackrabbits just be aggravating them and pissing them off. You know, they don't. The jackrabbits tend to be very selfish people. Okay, they just really think they really they really think they're doing something, you know, and they are doing something. They aggravating the hell out of you, but I'm saying, when they think they doing something, they think they doing something pleasurable for you too, because they enjoying it. And then I have to blame the women that don't tell the men. See, I will quickly tell them that they've been that's not gonna work with me. That they gonna have to keep their punk asses on somewhere with that, because now I will talk about them like a dog. All right, I might I'm be honest. I will tell the truth. I might be wrong for treating them like that. I might be. I'll say I might be, because I like to keep it real and everything like that. So I don't think I'm wrong for keeping it real. I might be wrong for how far I go with it, because I will break them down to the lowest term, verbally. Talk about them to other people and tell other people how bad they is. So I'm the type of woman you don't really want to come at me if you know you're a jackrabbit. Okay. You don't want to come at me. I know a lot of men are attracted to me or whatever like that. Okay. And I thank you and everything like that. I appreciate that you find me attractive. But I want y'all to please understand and know that I am not I'm not attracted to y'all. Okay. I'm attracted to men but I am not attracted to the jackrabbit type of activity. That will annoy the fuck out of me, and what will happen is I'll wind up I'll wind up talking about them real bad, and everything like that. So just letting y'all know for future references, don't come at me like that, because you get your feelings hurt real bad. All right, real bad. Okay. I'm not a hoe anyway, so I'll just go around sleeping with men until they make love to my mind first anyway. But if you just a man that found out of the secret about making love to a woman mind and stuff like that, then you are blessed in that area, because not many men know how to make love to a woman in her mind. All right. And don't abuse that. Okay. Some men, when they find out that secret, they abuse it, and they just use it on a bunch of women, and be what they call them feminine, not feminine, what they call it, men. Good God, I can't think of the name they call them, but you know, the men that like to just they're womanizers. That's what it is. They call them womanizers. I call them homongers. All right. Don't like them homongers that's clever, that do have found out the secret of how to make love to a woman's mind, and they bruise it. See, them the trisexual. And I used to didn't know how to identify which was which, okay, between a good man and a womanizer, okay. But I'm older now, so you can take that shit down the road, okay. That would usually happen when people going through life, and you know, when they're young, they make stupid mistakes and make very unwise decisions. Okay. And that's usually because they don't have much to base their decisions on. Okay. But once they've gone through life and they're intentionally, consciously, and purposely gathering up wisdom and knowledge and understanding, you ain't gonna be able to trick them real long. Okay, all the trisexuals that like to try everything and do have sex with everybody and anything, animals, children, and all that kind of stuff. It'll be really difficult to trick me, because I can pick up that nature about you, that you're a violator. Because what usually happens is your nature of violating spills over into other areas, and you'll violate in other areas. You see, that's when usually get bipolar and go off on a nigga real quick. Not just a black person. When I say a nigga, I mean anybody that's ignorant as people. It can be a nigga, because that's what the word means. Look it up. So please no, don't be ignorant with me, because I will retaliate with the ultimate ignorance. All right. But mine is on purpose. All right. I just totally lose all knowledge of anything, and that's way bipolar is. We don't we're not responsible. We're not responsible for what we say and do. Matter of fact, many of us, I know when I go off, I blank out on people. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. It's a surprise it's just much a surprise to me as it is to the person I go off on. They be shocked. But I done already warned them that I'm capable of that, but they don't listen. That's what the problem is. They don't listen. That's because they violated. So that's what violators do. They don't listen. All right. So anyway, back on topic. All right. We was talking about the LGBT. Do you think that is immoral to be gay? Now, since nobody here, we had a few people come in yesterday, but we kind of got off topic from the LGBT subject, so I decided to have another session concerning this topic. Okay, we went from talking about the gays all over into talking about religion. Okay, disciple for Yamaha, Yeshua, whatever like that. He brought his ass over into my broadcast, and I welcome him on in. I give him the link so he can come in and participate, and he just violated. No, them trisexuals, that's what they do. See, this one, he got a wife, but I think that's just a cover up. He got a violating character about him. He got really a really bad violator, and he just he come in and he carried out real bad. Okay, and I'm gonna do a session on them Christians and disciple for Yahshua, whatever you is, Yamaha, whatever. You don't bring your ass back into my don't bring your ass back into my broadcast with that bullshit. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Okay. I figured out that only reason I couldn't eject your bitch ass about my hangout is because I had you selected on the monitor right here. And when you have that person selected, it kind of gives them priority at that time. Okay, so now that I know where I had fucked up, where I couldn't eject your ass, I know how to do it now. Matter of fact, come think of it, I might just go and block you, okay, because you are a trisexual. You try anything to violate, okay. That's what you did. You brought your ass, even after I eject you out, you brought your ass right back in. Later, you stood outside on the outside and you watched the video and everything like that. And you come up with a reason. You figure you have an excuse to come back in, pretending like you apologizing, okay. You was playing games, and Cliff, he's a baby. He ain't know no better with his sweetheart self. But I ain't no damn fool. I know you was violating it, then you were taking advantage that I had. Yes, see, I'm from the South, and you know already know that. So you know we don't want to try to show our asses when we got company. Okay. But I'm from the South, but also I'm mixed. Country and ghetto. I will cuss your motherfucking ass out next time you bring your punk ass over here, Yeshua for Christ or whatever the fuck you is, disciple for Yamaha. I will cuss your ass out. You bring your motherfucking ass over here with that religious ass bullshit, trying to indoctrinate people, and you don't even know what you're talking about. All right. We gonna point this shit out too in another segment, but this ain't about religion. I started to pull that shit up, but I forgot this wasn't about religion. But I just wanted to let you know, publicly, don't bring your ass back over here with that bullshit. Okay, let's get back on topic. Okay, I'm telling you right now, your wife needs to, she ain't your legal wife. She needs to, don't marry you because you is a violator. And ain't no telling what the hell you might do. She wasn't too bright either. So y'all might be a match made in heaven. She was a hater too. I seen that when I had came up in y'all hangout. See, this is the reason why you can't, Christian, many times can't convert nobody into they bullshit ass religion. Because it's easy to see that your belief is not helping you to be a good person when you are supposed to be a leader and you do fucked up shit like you done yesterday, disciple for Yeshua. Let me see what his name is. I want to clearly tell off up on your ass. I want to see what your name is. I'm gonna tell the whole world about your punk ass. Brought your bitch ass up in my hang out with that bullshit. Disciple for Yeshua. Okay, I had it right. Okay. Matter of fact, I'm finna screen share right now. All right. This is what the violators are. People that run people's off, even though it may be wrong for them to be gay, it's definitely wrong to be, if you think you better than them and you wrong and you disrespectful and you so-called straight, all right, but you disrespectful, okay. And I say so-called straight because I wouldn't even believe that you were straight for real. You couldn't even convince me of that. You couldn't even, you have to tell somebody else that bullshit. I know you, I would not believe that you is not gay because you acting like a bitch yesterday. When the time, what's her name? Maya Angelou, she another diva, okay. But Maya Angelou has said that she tried to warn y'all and try to tell you on the cool, because sometimes divas just keep it real and we come right on out with it, all right. But sometimes we have to, depending on what type of forum we in, we might have to say drop you some jewels. Dropping jewels mean give you a little wisdom. We have to do it on the cool because whatever environment we in, sometimes it don't be conducive to real talk. So we have to drop you some jewels or give you some wisdom on the cool, all right? And here we go. We got this. Now, this is Disciple for Yeshua page right here. And of course, he got the cross, using the cross, the crucifix, to pretend, and then that he is a Christian, all right, and that he is really living for God and doing the right thing. That's what that symbolizes, supposed to symbolize. But like I say, how fake Christians, what they do is they will perpetrate a fraud and do all that they can to make you think that they living right, okay, but they not. And I'm finna while I'm thinking about it, because I don't want to forget. I moved him from my circle, but I don't want to just move him from my circle. I want to block his ass because he a violator. He probably got a troll page anyway. He'll use his troll page and everything like that, and try to follow me with his troll page and everything. Watch my videos and talk shit behind my back like that. Okay, that's why he came back on my page. I mean, not on my page. He came back in the broadcast, and he was talking to my friend Cliff, and he was ignoring. He said that nigga bitch don't know what she talking about, and let's have a secret meeting, and I'll tell you what I want you to think and know about what's going on. Okay, let me have a secret meeting with you and indoctrinate you right there. And that's what he was asking him for. But he was doing it, you know, he used clever words and everything like that. But that's really what he was saying. Okay. Okay. Back to the subject. Okay. Now these people like this, the disciple for Yeshua, I got him blocked, but he's still gonna watch with his troll page. Okay. The disciple for Yeshua. He is totally against, quite naturally, he is totally against the gay and the lesbian community, the LGBT. Okay, this is what I'm trying to explain to Nadia, is that Candy is not like everybody else. Okay, that mistreat you and try to belittle you and stuff like that. I love you to death, me. Okay. So don't get it twisted. I love you to death. And I want you to know that I believe in you. Okay. And I want the best for you. I'm willing to take some of them blows you're throwing out at me because I love you. And many times when people hurt, they will lash out at people that don't even mean them no harm. I know that to be true because I used to have a really bad anger issue because I have been hurt by many people. Okay, and I still get hurt by lots of people, but I know better now how to deal with it. Okay, but I do know that other people that haven't quite learned those got that understanding that you can't hold on to hurt. Many people do hold on to hurt. Okay, and this is how some people get off into the gay and lesbian community because they've been hurt by straight people. Okay, and so they say, well, I'm having so much problems trying to be straight. Let me go on over to the gay and lesbian community and see what I can do over there. But as I stated, going over to the gay and lesbian community is not going to solve anything simply because from what I heard, if you are not a good person, you ain't shit over in the straight community. The gay people don't want you over there either. They don't want pushing you out. They not don't accept you over there either. They don't want those trash ass people over in their community either. So if you are a bad person and you trying to go over, if you're a bad person and you trying to go over into the gay and lesbian community because you hoping that because they doing something wrong anyway that they will accept you in with your bullshit. You got it all twisted up because I got word last night. I was thoroughly informed that they don't want your ass over in their community either, because just because they doing that one thing that may be considered as immoral, that everything about them ain't fucked up. It's some good people over in the lesbian and gay community. All right. some real good people over there. They might have fallen into that type of behavior or whatever like that. But don't get it twisted. They're good people over there. And they are trying to show society that they, even though they choose to have a relationship, sex with their own kind, that's just one aspect about them. They're trying to let society know that, hey, I might make this decision right here, and then you might not agree with it, but that doesn't mean that all my decisions are fucked up. Okay, and they trying to they got the gay and lesbian caucus and stuff like that. That is fighting for their rights as people and stuff. And they got some good representatives over there to let people know that there's some good people amongst the gay and lesbian community. And me, myself, I have a tendency to judge people by the majority of their actions, not just, oh, you doing this one thing and it's wrong, and so you got to be a bad person all the way around. That is unrealistic. It's unfair. It's unjust. It's on a whole bunch of stuff. It's on everything. So you got to be careful with those they are not. You don't want to have a whole bunch of uns in a row. Okay. And when you got all them uns in a row like that to describe your behavior, how can you possibly sit back in judgment of someone else when your shit is fucked up too? Okay. Your measure of how you judging people is fucked up. So why should anybody trust your measurement? So this is what I was trying to explain to Yeshua for Christ, that you can't be doing violating and disrespectful, but you think you want to try to tell somebody that your way is the right way or it's a good way or whatever like that. Okay. It just don't work like that. Okay. When you trying to get someone to accept what it is that you're saying, you're gonna have to have some evidence that some type of proof, some type of evidence that that is effective for you. Okay, so if you think that it's immoral to be gay, then and your opinion goes beyond, oh, I just don't like people who gay, or the Christian said that it's wrong to be gay, or you got in your mind that all gay people is sexual violators in some type of way, like child abuse, like pedophiles or whatever like that. Some people, good God Almighty, what's going on? My goodness, you talking about somebody else, mess around and like have a porno show up in here on accident and shit. Okay. But the problem with many people that many people have with the gay community, and they mostly have it with the problem they have it with just mostly the men. All right, and what they do is they'll give the women a pass. And they'll say, well, the women, it's okay for them to be gay. And our society, believe it or not, kind of condones the women who are gay that it's okay. You'll see even commercials with the women. They'll the women, they'll be doing the stuff. They trying to let you know that the men, really the men is in control a lot of that stuff. Okay, what the men be doing is trying to let people know that trying to implant little subliminal messages in your mind and make you think that it's okay to be gay. Okay. For the women. Okay. Now, lately, many of the corporate men that is gay, they want to come out the closet. Okay. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to have a lot of other kind of commercials and different stuff like that with with two men or whatever. But as a whole, our society is not very welcoming to that kind of activity. So they a lot of the corporate men, they have to still stay their ass in the closet, and they have to go to the confession stand and do their stuff. Confessional. That little booth that you go in to tell off on yourself. You kind of snitch on yourself a little bit. You tell the man on the other side. They got a wall, but you can see through the wall a little bit, but you can't really see real good. But you go inside the confessional, and that's where a lot of people do little nasty stuff up in there. So because they thinking that they know that the people that doing nasty stuff up in the confessional, the preachers and stuff like that, the Pope and all like them, all right, they do nasty stuff up in the confessional because they know that most of the Catholics and all the Roman Catholics and stuff like that, they would never think that that's what's going on up in the confessional, because that's not what's supposed to be going on up in the confessional. So many of the pedophiles will take the little children up in the confessional and rape them and stuff like that. The men that in that community, they have in that religion, the religion itself is against people being gay. So since they still want to kind of hold on to religion, because they're hoping God will forgive them and everything like that. So what they do, they stay in a religion. They just go up in the confessional, and they go off up in that little box. They don't have much room. But I don't know. I ain't never been up in one of them booths because I'm claustrophobic. All right, but I seen them, the little booth or whatever like that. Now I'm sure all the booths ain't the same. It's kind of like a telephone booth. All the telephone booths didn't used to be the same size. You had little bitty telephone booths, and then sometimes you had a real spacey one with a phone book area and everything like that. Some of them had a table that you could pick your purse and everything off up on that table and everything, and hold your whole conversation. For people that want to sit there and act like it's a house phone. Okay. I got a little bit off subject. Okay, but I'll talk about the confessionals. The people that are secretly gay, they'll even vote when they know how people vote and they put their hands up and they'll put their vote in, but they hoping that somebody else that is they hoping that the people that are openly gay will outnumber them, and they can finally get their rights too. But they too scared to put their vote in right then. So what happened is that they will put their hands up when it's time to do a vote. They will put their hands up and vote against the gay and lesbian rights. They'll put their hands up and vote, knowing damn well they just got through squeezing up in a little confession stand, doing stuff they don't have no business with their own children. All right. So sometimes, even if somebody do come up in here and they want to say, well, I don't think it's right for people to be gay. Please believe that you got people that will sit up there and say, well, I don't believe it's right to be gay. Excuse me a minute, my lips is a little dry. I have to put me a little lip gloss on. All right. And when you be running your mouth a long time, your mouth get dry. Okay. And I have to take care of that right here. Okay, but well, what I was saying is that people that perpetrate, okay, and what they'll do, they'll sit up there and vote up against the legislation for gay people to have rights, right? So just like they'll vote up against people, gay people to have rights openly, and then sneak back off in the confession stand and perform gay type of activity. You got to understand that it'll be even people that'll come up in here in the broadcast and openly say that they against gay because somebody they trying to prove to somebody that they ain't gay. And they know they is secretly, okay. If you check their computers, they got a virus on their computer right now because they was going and looking at stuff they don't have no business and stuff like that. You gotta be careful when you download them hoes online. When you download them hoes online, they'll just take over your computer. And when they take over your computer, they don't give a damn how much you pay for the computer or nothing like that. They just whenever you click on the pornos and stuff like that, and try to download them hoes, they will just take over your computer and give you a virus, all right, and everything like that. So you gotta be careful about downloading them holes on your computer, okay? And there's, a lot of people know about them hoes giving people viruses, but they so addicted to pornography that it just drives them on try to download them hoes anyway. And what happened? The hoes just sent them a virus and take over their computer and stuff like that. Sometimes it might not even be the host that is many times it's not the host that's doing it, okay, that attach the virus to the porn, okay. You'll have maybe people that's very fanatical about stopping people from getting into porn. And what they'll do is they'll set up a porn site and tell you about you can get free porn and stuff like that, and they'll draw you in. They doing it on purpose because they know you mad, kind of like a pervert. Either maybe you're not a pervert, but maybe you just a person that don't get out much and you want to download you some porn or whatever like that. Even some couples will sit and watch porn together. Okay, so it don't necessarily be a pervert. There's people that enjoy want to have watch other people have sex and everything like that. I used to watch them pornos and stuff like that. But God let me know that the more you watch them pornos and stuff like that, you are destroying your mind on what a pure sex activity is, Candace. You can't be watching that kind of stuff because then them spirits, them people's not even married and stuff like that. Their mentality about sex many times is pure. Okay, they whoremongers and they just have sex with anybody and just all they just be giving their stuff out all willy-nilly and everything. And you is a wholesome person, so if you want to remain wholesome, you cannot be secretly going and trying to watch people doing unwholesome stuff. So you go more you watch it, the more you're gonna get addicted to it. Okay. And years ago, back in 90 something, I was addicted to watching pornos and stuff like that. And me and my husband, we watch them together and everything like that. But I noticed that I was watching them when he wasn't around. Okay, he most likely was watching when I wasn't around because he was showing up as pervert. And everything like that. So, and I ain't have a problem with him watching the pornos. I just had a problem with him acting the stuff out with people that he don't have no business putting his hands on. So anyway, back to the subject, what I was saying about the pornography. All right, when you watching people doing impure, you watching them doing it. Okay, it's one thing to do whatever you want to do with yourself in your privacy. All right, but I will try to tell the gays and lesbians some real talk, some real shit. Okay. The reason why people don't want y'all to get many rights and stuff like that, and people lash out at y'all, and people that is against this pornography that has destroyed their life. Some people got really addicted to the pornography where they're not even sexually attracted to their wife anymore, or even they mate. Okay. They've gotten to a point where they just rather watch other people do it. Okay, they're addicted to the pornos, and what happened? They lose their desire for pure sexual activity. All right, and being with their own wife, they might have a beautiful wife, and they are no longer attracted to her because they want to It's not that the whole the downloadable holes on the porno, they that it's not that they look better than they white, because some of these men have beautiful, gorgeous models looking wise. The problem is that they have just grown more attracted to what's on the screen than real life shit, because they can do a lot of fantasy stuff. Okay, they're really indulging in fantasy stuff. Let's see, part of that is the women's fault, because they ought to, I used to tell, they, you know, they ought to do more for the men to help them with their fantasy, whatever, like that. And I used to tell my husband, I'd say, baby, if you be good, I'd turn into another bitch for you. I would too. I'll put on different kind of wig and stuff like that, and put my high heels on, and put me a tie on, and that's it. I'll let everything else hang out. You know, I'll be standing butt naked in the kitchen with a hat, a tie, and some high heels. That's it. And he loved it. Everything like that. That was my second husband. He wasn't as perverted as my first husband was. My second husband, it was really, he just kind of old fashioned a little bit, but I kind of liked it best because he wasn't no he was a little, he had a little problem too. But that's what I'm saying about the pornos. The pornos will make you do things that you would normally do. Okay, and that's the problem with it. People that say that they don't believe in godly principles, you cannot believe in godly principles, but that don't stop you from working. That's just like you can say I don't believe in gravity, okay, but if you jump your ass off the balcony, no, gravity gonna let you know that it's very real. It is very real. You just jump your ass off the balcony and just say, I don't believe in gravity. Well, you go right on ahead and you be like, oh, Kelly, he was a pervert too. You be like R. Kelly ass and jump your talking about you believe you can fly. You fly your ass off that balcony, you'll find out that gravity is real. Okay, those are the principles of God, right? And so you can say you don't believe in godly principles, but you wind up jumping your ass off the balcony of life. Okay, and then what happened? Like people don't listen when people tell them that they're downloading them holes downloading the holes on the porno site will give your computer a virus, right? And people told people that don't download them holes on the internet, because they will download you a virus, okay, and take over your computer, because it's people that's they're vigilantes, all right, and they know that the perverts be trying to download the host on online, so they'll trick you. They'll upload they'll have a video and tell you download this for free, and then they'll send your computer a virus, okay. And because they pissed off, because they mad, because you they upset you, because you are pervert, and they don't like pervert, so they do any kind of thing they can to get to hurt the perverts, because the perverts are basically hurting our society. Okay, now. Some people is gay, lesbian and gay simply because some pervert had molested them when they was young. Okay, so even though now that they is having impure sexual activity, they don't really like it in their mind. They pissed off that somebody did this to him to them because it's something that it's hard to find that type of mentality that come when you've been molested. Okay, they had a hard time for things, and I know how they feel. I've been molested and raped and stuff like that all my life. And I'm sometimes I get so angry with me trying to deal with my sexuality and stuff like that, because I as some people is become real promiscuous and start having, they lose respect for their own body because the process is violated them. And so what they'll do is they'll just lose respect for their own body and just be real promiscuous and have sex with people that don't love them, and they don't love the people. Okay? They didn't have high sex drive. And me, I'm the opposite way around. Some people don't want to have sex at all, okay, and they go to that extreme. But I'm kind of in between, because I had just decided I'm going to respect my body. I've been disrespected a long time, and I won't have sex with anybody. And stuff like that. So I'm kind of in between the people that won't have sex with nobody, period, never ever, and then the whole, not the hoes, but they don't know no better. They people that have lost respect for themselves. Some people haven't lost total respect for themselves, but they will turn over into the gay side. They'll conform to what the violators have pushed off on them, which is the pure sexual desire. You'll hear many times, if you do any type of research into pedophilia, and how pedophiles get into the mind of their victims, and they'll make their victims think that what they doing to them is right, it is okay. And the victims will even go so far after they've been brainwashed, they will go so far to even protect their violators because they don't know that they violated. Because most of them be cured and stuff like that. So they don't know no better. The adults that prospectors that they pedophiles and stuff like that, they'll convince them that it's okay for them to do what they're doing to violate them post-children. So the children will go and think that it's okay to do this to him. Then they grow up to be adults that violate other people, okay? And the cycle just keep going and going and going and going and going. All right. So you got to understand that you can't get mad because people don't like the LGBT, okay? The reason why people are against the LGBT community is because maybe you're not a violator, okay? But there are a lot of people who do, okay? Even people do stuff out of ignorance, but they don't realize there's a lot of people claiming to be straight. They don't want to dress like women, the men, the females. They don't want to dress like men and stuff like that, and they be in church and stuff, but they be violators, that be lesbians and stuff. I went to a church full of lesbians. They were holding this church by name and description. But I tell you what, one lady, she got up in church and she gone, we having Bible study, right? See, this is how that spirit seep in. We having Bible study, right? She was a nice looking woman and everything, nice, cute little shape and stuff like that. But apparently she must have been abused by men so much. Okay. Men will do that when you're nice looking. They will abuse nice looking women. They are violators. They're just big, straight violators of men and women. Okay. So anyway, the lady was teaching the Bible study class. And I tell you, we was having a good old discussion till we got to one part of the scripture. And this bitch said, she said, we don't need no man. You see what this scripture say? I said, wait a minute. No, and one of the Bible study where you can raise your hand and add to the sermon and whatever like that. Baby, even if it wasn't one of them kind, I tell you what, I would have raised my hand out of respect. If you don't acknowledge me, I would have said this, blurted it out anyway. I do that. That's why they put me out of their churches and stuff. They literally put me out of churches. I'll tell y'all about that one day. Okay. But I've been put out over 10 churches. I stopped counting at 10 because it was getting to be too high a number to just keep counting them. Okay. But I've been put out a lot of churches. So really, I don't even I like church, but I don't go up in there. I love God, I put that way, and I like to be around other good-hearted people. Okay, now that you can find in the club, but I would be assuming that I can find them in the church. But anyway, we'll get to that on another segment of broadcast. But let me tell you, this bitch got up in the church house and said, we don't need no man. I said, hold up, wait a minute, bitch. I didn't use the B word in church. I'm trying to have respect. I will let y'all know right now off the grip. I have cussed it in church. I had to ask God to forgive me, but I will cuss. Okay. But I try to have respect for the church, but when the preachers or the so-called ministers, whatever, they get out of line, I will cut their bitch ass out. So I'm kind of like Peter in that way. I will, I cuss it. The thing about Peter or Paul, they used to cuss a lot in the Bible and everything like that. We still love the Lord, but we bipolar and stuff like that. But anyway, this bitch got her ass up in church and talking about we don't need a man. I said, hold up. I say that's not what that scripture says. It's just saying that we need God in our life or whatever like that, but it didn't say nothing about we don't need no man. Okay. So I say, so you teaching these young ladies unless you a lesbian. I told the lady, unless you a lesbian, I said this in church. Yes, I did, girl. I say, unless you a lesbian, I say, then what you mean you don't need no man? Right. I said, you might, we want one. I said, we might not need them for our own self-esteem or whatever like that. We can love ourselves true enough. I said, but let's be clear what we saying here. Because I want and need me a husband. Okay. And I'm not in agreement with that. This is how the lesbian spirit creep off up in the church when people start preaching these kind of sermons about you don't need no man kind of stuff. And they see how she tried to sneak that in there, and that wasn't even what was in the scripture. See, that's how umpire spirits start creeping in. They real subtle, like little snakes. And they, if you don't know no better, you just like everybody else in the room. They were just listening to that bullshit about we don't need no man and didn't even speak up. The good thing out there. And I told that bitch, no, listen, you got 11 spirit. People was like, ooh, did she say that? Yes, I did. That's real talk. Okay. That's how all 11 spirits creep up in the church house. And you see these women with these long sleeve ass shirts and stuff with in the summertime they'll have a long sleeve. When it's hot in Texas, they get it 100 degrees. And these bitches got these long sleeve ass shirts on and stuff like that. And they covering up everything. Right? There ain't nothing wrong with covering your shit up, but when you doing all that covering up and you got a husband, that's why your husband left you for them downloadable holes, okay? Because you covering up every damn thing and he wants to see something, okay? All right. Now, people that think that being gay is so wrong, but yet they do these type of things, all right? Now, if you are a hoe and you got sleeping around with a preacher, you sleeping around with the teachers, you sleeping around with whoever will participate with you, okay? Then you sit there and try to talk about somebody because they sleeping around with the other gender. Get your motherfucking ass out of here with that fraud hypocrite ass shit. Sit your nasty ass potential age packing that's a recipe when people whorish and they homongous men that homongous that sleep around with different women and sleep around with different men and stuff like that, they homongous, all right? And that's what the Bible calls them, whoremongers. They will pass you a disease. Those people are recipes. That's a recipe with people that sleeping with different people. That's a recipe for AIDS and stuff like that, and other incurable diseases and stuff. They try to blame it on the gay people, but some gay people are very loyal to one another. They might decide they're gonna be with one gonna be with a woman and the man gonna be with a man, but they only be with that one person. Okay, and y'all trying to stop them from being with that one person because it's the same sex as them. Okay, but yet you think it's okay that because you sleeping with the opposite sex, that it's okay for you to whore around and mix up your recipes for passing AIDS around to a whole bunch of people. You need to sit your nasty ass down somewhere. Nobody's not listening to you. You don't even know how to control your own self. But yet you're gonna try to control somebody else. Sit your motherfucking ass down with that. You are not even qualified to make decisions, make wise decisions for your own self. How the hell you gonna control somebody else? See, that's the thing about people that always trying to control other people, like the cycle for yes, punk ass. All right, he try to come up and indoctrinate somebody else. He don't even know how to control his own self from disrespecting other people's broadcast. And he brought his motherfucking ass over here yesterday, trying to take over my shit. All right. Now, even though he was, they were saying some fucked up shit in his broadcast or whatever he had, his little class he had where he indoctrinating people. He a renegade. He's one of them bootleg preachers that don't have no kind of certification and nothing like that. He might even got him a little certification online or something like that. But you know, because preachers can get a certificate online and everything. They don't have, they're not like they used to be, where they used to have to be called by God to be a preacher. Okay, now what they do, they just call themselves. And they just figure one day, oh, the preachers is getting a lot of money. Let me go and get me a little piece of paper, whatever like that, offline. Because you know you can go on the internet now and just get you a preacher license and just be whatever you want to be, apostle, bishop, or whatever like that. You don't even have to follow after the rules of the Bible that a bishop supposed to have his own wife and stuff like that. Apostles supposed to have order in their own home first and stuff like that. You don't even have to follow none of them kind of rules that's in the Bible. You just can just go off renegade nowadays. No, it's a modern thing. You got to be renegade, and you could be one of these TV evangelists. You have your own channel, and God never even call you to be a preacher. That's how they do it now. You know, the renegade. They proselytes too. They just make up their own doctrine. They get a license to tell people what to do. You know, get a license to be a preacher, author, and all that online. And they get then they get people. They usually have people that will follow them, people that are not too smart and not. The people, you know, you don't want to really to put people down or nothing like that, because I'm mentally retarded myself. But these people, they a little more defective. Their mind is a little more defective than mine is. It's defective in a different kind of way. They don't, people that follow these fake ass preachers, they usually, people, they don't know no better. They mind a little defective. And they'll send them, the preachers will tell them, if you don't pay me your tithes money and stuff like that, then I will tell God on you, and he will strike you down for not giving you your money like I told you what to do. And God don't even be listening to him. Okay. Well, he hear him lying, but you don't know that God don't listen to him. God is not even okay with what he doing, but you don't know that because you don't talk to God for yourself. So people that a little defective in their mind, they will listen to the preacher, and the preacher say, "Give me your money, or else you going to hell," and stuff like that. They will listen to them and give them their money. And soon as they give them their money, what happens is that the preachers, they take that money and stuff like that, and they go to the hood and so forth, and they will they buy holes in the they will buy holes in the hood with that money. One time when I had my pawn shop, I had a big property. My property took up the whole corner. All right. And it was near a very busy intersection or whatever like that, no freeway. And Mm. That was where most of the it was like the whole stroll. The whole stroll. You know what the whole stroll is. Don't act like you don't know what the whole stroll is. Everybody know what the whole stroll is. The whole stroll is where all the prostitutes walk back and forth and they feet be hurting and stuff like that. Um, they just walk back and forth and they be tired and stuff like that, but they be walking back and forth, the prostitutes, and the men come by and they blow and they roll their window down. They look for okay. We had a slight intermission in the it's still not coming up right. Let's go to okay. Mm, the connection had broke up a little. It had broke off, so I had to refresh the connection. Apologize for the we having a little technical difficulty, y'all. Y'all know how it is. You know, the internet kind of bootleg and stuff like that. Okay, we back though. And we got to pick up where we left off. Uh, anyway, what I was talking about, y'all. Oh yeah. Okay. So anyway, telling y'all about them sneaky ass preachers. And how the prostitutes, they love them some candy. They, I respect them and I love them and care about they, you know, I care about them. And so they would come and tell me shit, right? And they know they can tell me shit that I will hold in confidence, all right? Now, I am telling y'all about this right now, but y'all don't even know who the women is, and y'all don't know who the preachers is. So that's still confidence. I'm just telling you a general subject about what happened. Okay. Because I'm old school. I believe in if somebody tell you something in confidence, you don't tell nobody about it. That ain't none of their business. You got to be trustworthy. Okay. Now, I will snitch off up on myself, or if people trying to perpetrate a fraud or something like that, that ain't them telling me something in secret or in private that I'm going off and telling somebody. That's some that people be doing stuff right in front of people's face, but they don't pay attention. So all I do is put a little magnifying glass on. I'll put a spotlight. I'll put a spotlight on it. So you see this? You see this shit right here? You know, like that. Anyway, that's as preachers, they would bring their punk asses over to the neighborhood, the area where I was had my business at, and they would get the prostitute. And the preachers sometimes they bring their asses over there right after church service. So one time, Mr. Hillman, that was a preacher, he would go on the corner right down the street from, it wasn't even that far, just like walking distance, right, real in close proximity. I would say no more than about 500 feet from my shop, right there. 500 feet from my shop, on the corner. He'll set up his equipment and stuff like that. He'll bring his little crew, them homely looking women that don't wear no makeup and stuff like that. They be looking so bad, they be looking like they really do need to put on a little makeup. Anyway, he brought some of them women, they looked so bad and stuff like that. Now, I said, no wonder that man be creeping around on the hostro, trying to pick up women. Okay, but where he fucked up was when he called himself kind of flirt with me. And then that was when he wasn't with them homely looking sisters that he was trying to flirt with me, right? And then he had when he brought the crew with him and he was trying to set up, this motherfucker got nerve and audacity to get on the mic and try to talk about somebody like he better than them, and talking about the women, they only selling their body because they don't know Jesus. They don't know Jesus as a personal favor. I got on my mic because I used to have my mic and speakers, big tall speakers like this here. Well, not that wide, but my speakers about that big and they were tall. And they were so big you had to roll them motherfuckers out there. You couldn't tack them. They had wheels on them, built on it, because they know you weren't gonna be able to carry them speakers. You gotta have to roll them. So I had that set up outside my shop. I had all my systems hooked to it, and I get on my mic and I sing and perform and stuff like that for people right outside of my shop. So he brought his motherfucking ass over there preaching one day. He said that. Ooh, what did he say that for? I said, this perpetrating ass pervert, sneak around the corner ass motherfucker don't get his bitch ass across the corner. I'm gonna really, really collude on him. Like, he kept at it. So I got on my mic. Now, usually when they go out there and they want to preach and stuff like that, I usually just let them do their shit and they just do do their little rituals and stuff like that, and then they going on about their business. And they only came out there like once every 2 weeks or something like that. So even though I had my stuff going and was playing my music and performing for people and stuff in the open every day, I just said, well, I just yield respectfully and let them do their preaching and stuff. Just once every 2 weeks, just kind of share. But when he got his motherfucking ass up there and call himself trying to talk about somebody need Jesus, while he creep around the corner and when everybody gone and try to pick up holes and stuff like that. And I knew personally that he had tried to flirt with me and was all lusting after my breath and stuff like that. Ooh, he pissed me off to the highest of festivity. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you, boy. You know how pissed I was to him to be sitting up there trying to act like he better than somebody. So I got on my speaker and I went off on it there. Told him if he don't take his motherfucking hypocrite ass, and I told it on him, I say, when your crew leave, you're gonna be over right back over here with that money that you collected from your crew. You're gonna be right back over here trying to buy prostitutes with it later on, while you call yourself trying to put these women down. Boy, I'll tell you, the prostitutes laugh. That tickled them. They say, ooh, Candy, come over there to me and say, ooh, girl, I can't believe you doing that. I say, let me tell you something, baby. If you can't believe that I'm putting this motherfucker on blast, you don't really know Candy. Keep it real. And the other woman that was out there, she's like, girl, you got to know Candy. Shit, Candy, keep it real. She said, that's why I love Candy. Shit, Candy, keep it real. And the other lady said, girl, you supposed to do a preacher like that? I said, no. If he was a real preacher, I said, you don't supposed to disrespect no real preacher. I'll say, but if he was a real preacher, I wouldn't even have to say nothing because he wouldn't have pissed me off out here trying to put y'all down and stuff like that. He need to get his motherfucking ass up off this corner with that hypocrite ass bullshit. And I'm all on the mic. I went off on him so bad. That man didn't come out there to that block for about he used to come every 2 weeks, every other week, whatever like that. Boy, I got on that man ass so bad. I'm telling you, that man, I don't think he came out there for about 2 months. All right. He was trying to let everything die down and everything like that. He brought his ass back out there again. So when he did, he was to call himself trying to dispute me in conversation. They got on his ass again. So he called the police on me and stuff like that. He told the police, and I told the police they need to get on from around here. I say because they don't have. If you don't know that man is not a real preacher, then how you gonna take up for that man and you don't even know that man be around here? I say what y'all need to do is okay. I think since you want to call the police, I'm gonna let you know right now when you go down here and try to when you come bring your punk ass back around here and trying to buy prostitutes. I say my little friends already told me when next time you bring your ass around here, they gonna tell me that you creeping around the neighborhood trying to pick up these hoes off the street. and stuff and get them in your car and only want to pay $20 to get some oral sex or whatever, with your cheap ass, stuff don't want to. You want to violate these here young ladies that talk about them because they wouldn't give you no head for $20. I say, I told the police, I say, next time we catch his ass creeping around the corner, I'm calling the police and tell them that he over here buying prostitutes. Oh, that police jaw laughing. He said, well, you know what? This is a domestic issue. Well, I'm not, he won't even be in the middle of that. Matter of fact, he had done, once I told him about that, because he thought the man was a respectable preacher, and that I was just going off on him or something like that, because I ain't like preachers, and I let him know. I said, I love the Lord, and I respect God. I say, what I don't like is hypocrites. I say, he's out here putting these women down. He said, well, these women is doing wrong, and they don't know that they putting themselves at risk. You know, because people, there's some very wicked peoples out there that will take them off and rape them and kill them and stuff like that, and they put themselves at risk and stuff. So, and they are breaking the law and everything like that. And I said, yes, sir. I said, yes, sir. They are breaking the law. I say, but he is not the police. Two, he is not gonna help these young ladies by 1 minute creeping around the corner and buying and patronizing their business, and then say that they wrong. Okay, you can't do that. He said, yeah, you're right about that. You say, because he's breaking the law too, because it's against the law to be on either side, whether you buying the prostitutes or you the prostitute. I say, I'm very aware of that, but apparently he must not know that, because y'all here call himself trying to put these women down. And that's pretty much like the people do LGBT community. They straight and they be violating all kinds of ways sexually, but because they are straight, they think they better than they think they violation is better than the violation of being with the same gender and stuff like that. But baby, let me tell you, in under no circumstances can you judge and tell them that they gonna go to hell for being with the same gender, and you don't think that you ain't going to hell for being with more with people that you are not married to. Who this hair keep getting in my face and stuff, it's annoying me. But don't think you're gonna be chilling in paradise. You don't think God don't see you when you over there having sex with people that's not your spouse and all such as that. Please. If the hole's going to hell, you going to hell right along with them. Okay? Please believe. You ain't getting away with shit. There's consequences for any decision that we make in life. And when you judge others, what happens is you wind up doing something worse than them. And that's real talk. We gonna keep it real or take your ass back to fantasy land with that bullshit and with that old fake ass preacher with his nasty ass.